We have a public hearing tonight, so we'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Ed, please.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Jerry O'Neill,
Present.
Edward Wynn,
Present.
Juan Leon,
Present.
Dan Trushin,
Present.
Frank Santos, Robert Macaluso,
Present.
Yumiko Healy,
Present.
Greg Gaxiola, Matt Esposito, and Rich Casey. And you have a
Have
quorum.
a quorum. Before we begin, I have to read this into the record. The planning board shall have the right to rely on any information that is presented by the applicant. If any such information is later found to be inaccurate or incorrect, the planning board may determine that any approvals, building permits, or other actions previously granted in connection with the application are null and void. First case.
Item A is a public hearing, minor subdivision, change of zone. Job HPLN-85, 369 Little East Neck Road, Inc. The applicant is proposing to subdivide 6 lots into 2. On Lot 1, demolish all structures and rezone to MR multi-residence in order to construct a 2-story, 5,400 square foot building for a 10 one-bedroom apartments along with associated site improvements. On Lot 2, rezone entirely to E-business and maintain an existing retail shopping center and parking lot modifications along with associated site improvements.
Okay. For the applicant.
Evening, Mr. Chairman. For the applicant, Joseph F. Bazell. The firm is Bazell, Blander, and Visconti, 535 Broad Hollow Road, Suite B4 in Melville. The application...
Excuse
What?
me. Mr. Bazell, before you begin, the commissioner sent a memo to you regarding covenants, restrictions.
I have read it. I've not memorized it. I
Okay.
couldn't recite it back to you.
I don't need
But I
that.
have read it.
Okay, what
It's
I need-
very long.
You agree
What
with
I
it?
need from you for the record is, are all those issues okay with your client?
Yeah, yes, they
That's
are.
what I needed, thank you.
Okay, usually I do that at the end, but that's fine. We'll do
No.
it here.
We do it in the beginning.
Okay, well, look, times change.
So, proceed.
Okay. The application concerns site plan approval and modifications, a minor subdivision, and a recommendation to the town board. There are 6 existing lots right now. The applicant proposes combining the 6 lots into 2 lots. All the lots are split zoned right now, Business E along Little East Neck Road and Residence B in the far rear. As part of the proposal, the applicant proposes rezoning Lot number 1 to MR and developing 10 apartments. Lot 2 would be unified as Business E and maintain the existing shopping center. The property is located at the northwest corner of Little East Neck Road and Millard Avenue. It wraps around 2 Residence D 2-family houses and extends onto Hab Avenue. Has a total lot area of 165,492 square feet, or 3.79 acres, 411 feet of frontage on Little East Neck, 341 feet of frontage on Millard, and 50 feet on Hab. Again, presently split zoned, presently improved with a shopping center, which is along Little East Neck Road towards the corner of Millard, which is on the north side. Access is from Little East Neck Road, no access from Millard. Parking spaces are as per ZBA approval of application 13-2000. There was a site plan approval also in 2013, application 2013-14A. Also on the site, on other parcels, it's on the southerly side, so away from Millard, is a single-family home built pre-1930, a garage addition for a screened-in porch put on in 56, then a 2-car garage with an apartment above it in 65, all have COs. So we have a house about a century old with a large garage with an apartment above it. It's worn out, it's on the Business E portion of the property. It's not in character for the Little East Neck Road. On Hab, there is a vacant 50-foot lot, which is substandard for Residence B. This portion of Little East Neck is also known as Route 109. It's generally commercial with some existing multifamily. If you go south to the Long Island Railroad, that east-west line is the village line for the village of Babylon. The line then runs at an angle running northeast. You enter the village halfway down Hab. East of the property, we have Fisherman's Wharf condos. To the south, the two-family homes on Hab. Also in the vicinity, Casada Apartments on Clare Court, 2 Residence D properties at Clare and 109, Fairfield Oaks on Little East Neck Road, and the Berkshire Nursing Home. The subdivision does not create a new parcel. In fact, this is really a reduction in lots from 6 to 2. It is a reconfiguration, not a creation. The north parcel, south parcel, the north parcel, Lot 2, will support the shopping center. Lot 1 will be developed with 10 one-bedroom apartments. The split zoning on this property will be resolved. Lot 1 will be all MR. Lot 2 will be all Business E. Lot 1. 36,207 square feet, or 0.83 of an acre. The proposal is for a single building, access from 109, parking in the rear, 20 spaces required, 25 provided. There is an emergency access only drive on Hab, no other improvements on Hab, landscaping all the way around along 109, and essentially there becomes a double buffer between the multifamily and the shopping center because each site will have a buffer. We have a buffer to the rear, including along the emergency access. The driveway on Hab is limited to that purpose. All traffic will enter and exit from 109. These are modest units, single bedroom. The only other space is kitchen, living room, bathroom, and a laundry closet. The refuse is right behind the building, away from the other property lines other than the shopping center. It's near the shopping center. The portion of the property that this would be located on is now mostly Business E anyway. It's a house with a large garage that has an apartment over it. It's about a century old. It's worn out, and it's not in character with the rest of the area. There'll be new and attractive apartments, which will be an upgrade for that particular property in character with the community. Again, not only Fisherman's Wharf, the Residence D properties are next door. Close by, you have the Casada Apartments on Clare Court, 2 additional Residence D properties on Clare and 109, Fairfield Oaks on Little East Neck Road, and then the nursing home. The apartments are a softer alternative to commercial. They are characteristic for this area. On Lot 2, which is the shopping center, minor adjustments to the site plan only. That lot is 88,285 square feet, or 2.97 acres. 200 parking spaces are required, are provided. As per ZBA, the requirement is 195, so we are adding 5 parking spaces. There is no addition to the building. It stays the exact same size it is now. There is some restriping in the parking lot going on. We're adding some landscaping, and of course, we're unifying the zoning where there's a little bit in the rear, which is still presently business, or Residence B, which would now become Business E. So the shopping center is 1 lot, all Business E, simply doing some site plan reconfigurations, adding some parking, adding some landscaping, restriping, and the other lot will be a 1 building, 10 apartments, 1 bedrooms, meets parking, in fact, has more parking than required, with access on Route 109, so it is the residents will come and go from 109 and not down any other street. No access on Millard Stays. The Hab Avenue flagpole is limited to the emergency access driveway. There is consent to all the covenants and conditions. My clients believe this will be a very positive improvement and upgrade for this property and the area with it.
Okay, thank you. Any questions from the board? Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I do have two questions. My first question being, are you requesting any variances or relief with regards to this site plan?
We need lot area. We're actually under density, given the new code. At 10 units, the town raised density, so the density could actually be higher at 0.83 of an acre. We're under building area. We meet the frontage. We meet the height, we're under the lot area. We are shy on the side yard setback, but that setback is the one adjacent to shopping center. We have more rear yard setback than required. We're under density. The unit sizes are 944 square feet, minimum size required 500. So the variances we need would be for lot area and for the individual setback on the north side.
Okay. I do have a second question, and that's regarding the emergency exit on Hobb Avenue. Can you talk a little bit about how that exit is going to be controlled, meaning how it's going to be closed for daily use by the public, but opened when needed for an emergency purpose?
I mean, what I'm seeing on the site plan is it's done with permeable grasscrete pavers, which means the grass can grow up between the pavers. I'm not seeing any kind of a chain over there. We could put one and give the fire department a key. That's common.
Okay. Thank you.
Anyone else?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. How are we going with this new development, accomplishing reducing utility costs and being mindful of the environment and things like that? I don't see a lot of permeable surfaces. As this is developed or proposed to be developed, currently there's a huge unpaved parking lot that floods a little bit, but there's still permeability there as opposed to all this asphalt being added. So can we speak to that? And also, is there any gas going in this building, or is it all going to be electric?
Is there gas service, Chuck? My architect is checking, but he thinks it's all electric. I'm not sure there is gas available here.
Okay.
As to any kind of ponding that's occurring there now, there'd be all new drainage, which would handle the any stormwater runoff. We put as much landscaping on the site as we could. It's not a very big piece of earth here. To try and put down permeable surface on a parking lot means gravel. That becomes complicated. It gets into the catch basins and can clog them up. It also gets dragged out onto roadways. You know, basically we've done what we can do. There will be water-saving plumbing fixtures utilized. They're not big apartments. They're one bedrooms, so the sanitary discharge and the electrical use will be on the low side. You know, and I don't know if there's anything else to say on that issue.
I have a question for DEC. Do we recommend using permeable pavers or systems or even permeable pavement as we start to review these plans more and more?
It can be recommended, it's not required though.
Okay,
But
thanks.
that can speak on the drainage calculations provided.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, all the stormwater does get contained,
No, yeah, I got it.
you know. And it's dark sky lighting too.
Yes, one question back on the emergency, the emergency area with, right now you have the crash gate, it looks like at the one end by where they're going into the facility, into the lot, but nothing on the Hobb Avenue side. Just curious if that leaves that, whatever that is, 50 feet, 100 feet there, as a spot for people to park cars, go there at night, you know?
Well, that's why I said we can put up a chain if the board
the
wants
other-
us
on the
to at
outside,
that end.
yes,
The gate on the other side is to keep people who are in the complex
Coming out.
from utilizing it. But if you wanted to keep people from entering it, I think a chain is softer than the gates, you know, and as long as the fire department has a key, they can make use of it anytime they want.
Thank you.
Okay, good. Anyone else?
In regards to the traffic flow leaving the development, are we making right-hand turns only instead of crossing over that extremely busy road? Are we doing a no lefts? Are we doing a continuous right? Because if you come off Hobb Avenue, it's, you know, I know we don't want to bring traffic down residential
No, I
neighborhoods either,
understand
but
that.
it
That's a
might be,
busy area. I don't, you know, 109 is a state road.
correct.
I don't know what the state has required, but I think people are going to make the preference. Look, late at night, you come out at 10, 11 at night, and there's probably nobody there. But during much of the day, it does get backed up. This is right near where Little East Neck Road and Great East Neck Road come together, and the traffic can get busy. And I think it's preferable that people don't make a left out of there, at least during the daytime hours.
Okay.
Go ahead.
On the commercial lot that you're proposing, the entrance from 109 Great Neck Road, I know that there is a pylon sign right there, and there's a wooden box that covers it with some plantings. Is there any way to reduce that box size while still protecting the pylon sign? Because it is a terrible trying to turn into that.
Obstructs the view.
Yeah, it obstructs your turning radius, especially if someone's coming out at the same time.
There used to be a split entrance there. It was very weird. You had it used to be in and out on both sides of that thing. There's limited area to put a pylon sign. If you don't put it there, it would have to go on the other side. I don't know if that makes it any bigger.
Well, my concern is
Making the
that you're-
box smaller, can you make that, you want to come take a look at this?
just because you're now making it a two-way entrance, right, as opposed to...
No, that was simplified during the last round of improvements. This is the box he's talking about.
Yeah, I mean.
We can make it
we can make
smaller on the
box
back
smaller.
end.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the right spot for the pylon sign, but we could make the physical box smaller.
Yeah.
We could make the box smaller on the back end.
I don't care about the back end on the parking lot side. What I care is when you turn in and you're making a right turn if you're heading north on 109, and there's another car there. It's a tight turn sometimes because people...
Yeah, it meets the height, the minimum height requirement, you know.
I'm not worried about the pylon. I'm worried about the box that protects it. It needs to be cut back so that there's more turning radius.
Okay. There's a telephone pole right in front of it, but we could,
Can we see that aerial again? Or the streetscape?
Yeah, make it a diagonal, round it off or something, but...
Yeah.
I have no problem doing that.
Yeah, we can do some things there. We don't want to lose a parking space. And of course, I'm seeing a light pole and I'm seeing a telephone pole.
Like I said, the light pole behind it's fine. The telephone pole is not the way. It's that corner. When people turn in, they do have a problem getting in.
So the
And then they block
inside, the
traffic.
inside corner towards the arrow?
Right where he has his, yeah, right there. Where he's
Yeah, so we can,
That's not an issue.
we could cut that.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
We can cut that.
Anyone else from the board? Okay. Anyone from the audience who would like to speak?
Mary Ellen Christie?
Good evening.
Good evening. Your name and address for the record?
Oh, certain. My name is Mary Ellen Christie.
Can you pull that
Oh,
closer?
sorry. Can you hear me now?
There you go.
Okay. It's 201 Millard Avenue, West Babylon, New York.
Okay. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Now, when I made my list of questions, I assumed there would be an open entrance exit onto Hab Avenue because the cars that are used in this area now, with the gym and everything, there's no way all these people can drop off to 109 without a lot of traffic problems. Also, people leave there and go south. You know, making that only one way will create ridiculous chaos. The light at the corner, so if you wanted to go to Salvation Army, which is 2 blocks to the south, and you had to only turn left onto 109, you would have to go down to where, like past the wide intersection, Papa Ewing, and come back all the way. And that seems unreasonable. My question was, when I assumed they would have a way out to Hab Avenue, sorry, 28th, that they would say only can go right there, and then no one could go left because going left is our side entrance, and it's very busy. And then the street after Hab, the little right, which I think should be one way, but that's another story. It's very snug there because the house on the corner has no parking, so they park along, I mean, they park tight, but when you come to that corner, you need to have a good look. Anyway, should I go on with my questions?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And where will the parking area be? So I saw the picture jumping around. So it'll be closer to Hab Avenue, or will it be closer to the stores?
It's at the back of the property. It's at the back of the property. We'll take a look at that again in a minute.
You mean behind the stores?
No, behind the building. Can you see this?
Oh, okay,
Okay. You see where he's circling right now?
okay.
That is north of the building, away from Hab Avenue, and away from 109. So it's in the back of the building.
I mean, I've lived there like so many years. I can't picture enough room there. I don't know if you people are familiar with the area. Anyway, another question that's come up. Are these apartments like for senior citizens, 55 and over, assisted living? Do we know any of that?
I understand it's an open market.
Open
market.
Okay. I mean, do we know what kind of rent people are going to pay there?
No, we don't.
No. Okay. And how many spaces are there going to be? I missed that with the, what? 25. 25. So there's 10 apartments. Figure let's say average 2 people in each apartment. So that's 20 parking spaces. Plus anyone that can't get a parking space for the gym will scoot right over there.
No, they don't have access to that.
Oh, that's blocked? I'm sorry, this is very hard to read. It's hard to believe I live in front of it all this time. And, all right, but I think you should consider making the way out to Hab a road that would be used for the people that live there. Then they can make a right onto Hab and then to go whichever way they want on 109. That's it. Thank you for listening.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much for coming.
What?
Anyone else?
Eileen Sharon?
Eileen Sharon, apartment 115, Fisherman's Wharf. I do.
Do you solemnly
Tell the-
swear to tell the truth, the
I
whole
do.
truth, nothing but the truth? Thank you.
So I have lots of questions. How long will this project take? Number one. Number two, what kind of safety or security will we have as Fisherman's Wharf who own our co-ops that it won't be Section 8?
Okay.
It's pretty much a question, right?
That's a question.
Do we have an answer?
We'll have them come up afterwards, yes, to answer these questions.
Awesome. What about the rodent from doing excavating and stuff like that? What kind of exterminating will be done? What happens if it crosses over since we're 200 feet away?
And they will answer that question also.
What about, God forbid, it affecting plumbing, electric, and whatnot?
Say again?
For the Fisherman's Wharf, if they're doing stuff, is it going to affect our plumbing or our electric in any way, or sound variances?
Good question. Okay. The applicant will come up and answer these questions. I don't have those answers.
If I have further questions after they speak, am I allowed to?
One shot.
Where does one get all the information, and have they already been approved, and we're,
That's why they're here.
okay. So for
The
now, that-
information is available at Town Hall. At the end, I'll read to you how you can get access to it.
great,
Okay?
thanks.
Thank you. Okay. Mr. Dozell?
There will, of course, be a rodent control plan.
Could you explain that for the benefit of them?
As part of the construction, there would be a rodent control plan that's standard. So there would be an inspection to see if there was any rodents on any areas on this property. As part of the construction, they would put down traps and they would monitor to make sure any rodents that got disturbed. This lot is mostly cleared right now. It's not vacant woods, so any rodents would be very limited. I don't want to say there's none, but it would be very limited. And, but it would all be taken care of as part of the construction. As far as Section 8, my client has no desire to lease to Section 8. It's market rent. However, there is a 20% affordable component, but typically that is undertaken in by signing an agreement with the Long Island Housing Partnership, and they provide the tenants, so they come screened and not from Section 8. My client would not only own that site, but own the adjacent shopping center. So he's invested in this area, and he wants it to keep it in good condition and first class and not have any disturbance or any problems. The building is far away from Fisherman's Wharf, and there's no outside recreational areas, there is no balconies, so I don't see noise becoming a problem. What were the other questions?
Time of construction?
I'm so, how long would it take to build?
Building Empire State Building, yeah, so I would say, maybe 9 months.
And about 9 months from when construction commences. We have no permits yet. This is our first stop. We still have to go through the town board and the ZBA, and then, of course, go to the health department and the county DPW to tie into sewers. And then we have to get a building permit, so we're not getting under construction this year.
Okay. All right, thank you. Sorry? Oh, the question regarding how this construction or the existence of the building could affect a neighboring development with their electric and water or anything else?
I mean, I don't see that. They're all separately tied in. You know, they're not close. At some point, everything goes into a main, but this is not like it's not going to affect it. It's not big. And of course, it's all public utilities here. It's not like somebody is on well water or anything like that. Public water and public sewer and electric. So I don't see it affecting not only Fisherman's Wharf, it's not going to affect the shopping center or any of the houses on Hab or anything like that.
Okay.
All that infrastructure has plenty of capacity.
Okay. Thank you. Anything else from the board?
Are you bringing a fire hydrant into that complex?
If the fire marshal requires it, then we will bring a fire hydrant into the complex.
Are you connected to the Southwest Sewer District?
We will be, yes.
You will be.
We will be, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
That's the last person that wanted to speak.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was it.
Oh, that was?
Yep.
Okay, okay. All right, folks.
Closing statement.
I need a motion from the board to close the hearing and reserve decision.
Make a motion.
Second?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Passes. All right. I need to read this first. The decision has been reserved in order for us to review the feedback we have received this evening and any open site plan issues. The record will remain open for written comments. To follow up for your question, on the status of the application or submit additional written comments, you can contact the planning department in either of the following methods. In person, planning is located in the west wing of Town Hall. Application documents and plans are available for inspection between the hours of 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. You can call. The phone number is 631-957-3103 or by email at planningcomments@townofbabylonny.gov. Thank you.
Okay, go on. You can go on to the next.
Yes, next.
Next.
Have a good night, everyone.
Good night. Thanks for coming.
Item B is an informational hearing, site plan review, job HPLN-111, Richard Bronchick, Hesh's Auto Recycling, Inc. The purpose is to legally maintain an approximate 20 by 60-foot side addition to an existing building used for auto recycling and an auto salvage yard.
Okay, for the applicant.
For the applicant, John Bopp, BOPP 218 North Woodward Avenue, Pinellas. Good evening.
He knows about the memo.
Did you receive the memo from the commissioner regarding the covenants restrictions?
Yes,
Okay. Does your client consent to all of those?
yes.
Thank you. Proceed.
Just briefly, this is coming off a court settlement from multiple years ago. We're working to get ourselves in compliance. This is a business that's been in operation for about 35 years. We had some trouble with fires, 2 fires in 2017. That's what caused a lot of our difficulties. Since the court settlement, which was in 2018, we have had various input from different Town of Babylon agencies and Suffolk County. We have, I believe, complied with a good 90% of what they've asked us to do. I will point out that Highway had more recently had a concern that the 10-foot wide sidewalk dedication had not been received. That concern was in error in that I delivered that paperwork, the deed and the related documents, 1 year ago, August 7th, 2025. The town attorney's office, when Highway said they didn't have it, I contacted them, and town attorney has located the paperwork from last year. So that is done. I'm here with our engineer. The only thing I'm aware of right now that needs to be done, we do need a variance in regard to parking. Now, the nature of this business is not a lot of people come there to park. The employees, which is only 3 at this point, need to park. everybody else comes by truck and delivers things and leaves. So we will need to have a reduction in parking down, I think, to 9 spaces. I'm really not aware of anything else that they're looking for us to do. Whatever they need, we will get done. We have Mr. Esposito here. Maybe he could enlighten us if there's anything else that we have missed so far.
I will ask him that, thank you. Matt, could you answer that?
As per the planning memorandum issued, all departmental comments have been addressed at this time. The one open item is to verify with county EC staff regarding the SWIP be submitted.
And
Mr. Gaxiolo confirmed that that's no longer required by
correct.
your DEC. So this is all departmental comments and site plan has been addressed.
Okay, good. Okay, thank you. Any questions from the board? None? Anybody in the audience that would like to speak on this matter? None heard? I will ask for a motion to close the hearing and reserve decision.
Motion?
Second? All in favor? That's it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Hold on. I got one more thing to read. The decision has been reserved in order for us to review the feedback we received this evening and any open site plan issues. The record will remain open for written comments. To follow up on the status of the application or submit additional written comments, you can contact the planning department in either of the following methods. In person, planning is located in the west wing of Town Hall. Application documents, plans are available for inspection between the hours of 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. You can call at 631-957-3103 or by email at planningcomments@townofbabylonny.gov. Thank you. That concludes our hearing. I'm going to turn off